Hello there guys and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Squadrons Starfighter lore video. As it was the A-Wing last week, today we have the TIE IN Interceptor. The TIE Interceptor is the Interceptor class ship for the Empire and is the lightest, fastest and most responsive starfighter in the Imperial fleet. It has high acceleration and turn rates which allow it to outmaneuver any enemy craft, missiles and cannon fire from capital ships. Whilst the TIE Interceptor is the fastest of the lot, it is also the weakest as it sacrifices its armour for its agility and speed. Like the A-Wing, the TIE Interceptor is really built for dogfighting. It won't do too much against capital ships, but it can tear down enemy fighters just fine. The TIE Interceptor is equipped with 4 laser cannons at the tip of each arrow-shaped wing. The TIE Interceptor is far deadlier than the standard issue TIE Fighter, as it is much faster, clocking in with a top speed of 1,250 km per hour, which is 50 km per hour faster than the TIE Fighter. However, it is slower by the Rebellion RZ-1 A-Wing, also by 50 km. The TIE Interceptor was of course developed by Star Fleet Systems, and the design was inspired by the T-65B X-Wing and the TIE Advanced X-1. The X-Wing inspiration comes from the 4 wings, each with their own laser cannon, and the TIE X-1 inspiration is with the bent wings. Star developed the Interceptors when they realised that the TIE Advanced X-1 was actually too expensive to mass produce, with them costing 40,000 more credits to purchase new than that of the Interceptor. They did have shields and a hyperdrive though, however, which was probably what caused the X-1s to be more expensive. The TIE Interceptors of course do not. Though unlike the TIE Fighter, the Interceptor does actually have a life support system. In order to maximise the speed of the TIE Fighters, Star enlarged their twin ion engines, which then required even more power from the fighters' solar panels on the wings. The TIE Interceptors were also the direct response to the Rebellion introducing faster ships into their fleet, with the main purpose of the craft being to hunt down the enemy fighters. However, as I mentioned before, it could not reach the same speeds as the RZ-1 A-Wing, and by the time the Battle of Endor came around, the TIE Interceptors actually made up 1/5 of the Imperial Starfighter fleet. Despite that, the Empire were of course later defeated and went into hiding. By the time of the First Order, they had their own version of the Interceptor called the TIE BA Baron. The TIE Baron clearly was inspired by the original TIE Interceptor along with the TIE Advanced V1, as this time it has more curved wings instead of edges like the TIE Advanced X1. Anyway guys, that is pretty much it from me today. There isn't really a lot of information on the TIE Interceptor compared to that of any other ship so far. The Interceptor has definitely been my favourite Imperial Starfighter for many years, so I'm incredibly excited to fly it in Squadrons later this year. Next week I will be going over the Y-Wing bomber, and I get home from holiday this coming Wednesday the 26th, so you can expect a stream on Thursday the 27th at 4 PM BST. Thank you all very much for watching though, and may the force be with you always.